Welcome once again to my channel. Now let's look at what we have here on the board. We have the square root of x multiplied by another square root of x is equal to 8. And then if x is equal to 16, we have to prove that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Now, this is very simple. All you have to do is like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel for more math tips like this. Now let's dive into the solution to this problem. Alright, we have the square root of x multiplied by another square root of x. All of this is equal to it. Why must it be said that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side? Because this is an equation. An equation has two sides, which is the left hand side and the right hand side. That means the unknown side and the constant side. So if you see, this is the left, while this is the right. Now, this is a common mistake that most students usually do. Like if you want to substitute a value into a square root, you start from the outside. But I will show you how to do it today. Now let's divide this board. Some students will say since x is equal to 16, they will say since x is equal to 16, they will now say the square root of 16 multiplied by another square root of 16 is equal to 8. And then they will now say, what is the square root of 16? They will say is 4 times. What is the square root of 16? Is 4 equal to 8. Now 4 times 4 is 16. And 16 is not equal to 8. You see? 16 is not equal to 8. Because they have to prove that this left hand side must always be equal to the right hand side. 16 is not equal to 8. So this is the right way of doing this. Anytime you have a problem that looks like this, root of x multiplied by another root of x equal to 8, and you know that since x is equal to 16, always start with the inner square root. What did I say? I said start with the inner square root. Now this is the inner square root, this is the smaller square root, so this will be square root of 16 multiplied by another square root of 16 equal to 8. Now this will give us the square root of, this smaller square root is of, the square root of this smaller square root of 16 here is what? 4. Square root of 16, this inner 16 is 4, this is the outer 16 equal to 8. Now by rule of sort, if you have two numbers multiplied in the same particular square root, like if you have square root of a multiplying b in one square root, this is the same thing as saying square root of a multiplied by square root of b. Once you have two numbers multiply themselves in one particular square root, you can split them out. So doing that, this will give us the square root of 16 times the square root of 4. Why am I splitting them? Because they are multiplying themselves in one particular square root. All of this is equal to 8. Now, let's take all of this upwards. Now, what's the square root of 16? Square root of 16 is 4. What's the square root of 4? Square root of 4 is 2. So it will be 4. Square root of 16 will be 4. Times square root of 4 is what? 2. Equal to 8. Now 4 times 2 is 8. 8 is equal to 8. That means left hand side, the left hand side, which is this, is equal to the right hand side. So that's the perfect way of doing that. In case you find this video interesting, don't hesitate. Make sure you like this video. Don't just like, subscribe to this channel. Don't just subscribe, share this video to that your friend, because they might be making this kind of mistake. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next in my next class. Bye.